the computer. That's what I'm gonna do.
There
Hey
we go.
everyone, thanks for popping on. Tonight's a really exciting night. Great to have everybody because we're gonna talk about what Young Living products that we love best. Everyone's gonna be talking about what is it that they love best. So Rochelle, Sue and I are gonna do this for now. So we're gonna hand it over to Rochelle. Go ahead.
Hi, everybody. So my name is Rochelle, but you'll see on camera it's Sunburnt Crown. It's the name that you'll find on my social media, whether it's Facebook or Instagram. So I wanted to talk a little bit about frankincense. Frankincense essential oil. It is a single oil, and it's actually a resin from a tree, and you can find it in a couple different places like Somalia or Yemen, but that's frankincense. What you'll find is what I love about it is the many different properties that it takes care of or it'll address. Like if you need assistance or support with your feelings or your emotions, also like anti-inflammatory, things that deal with irritations with your joints. It's really wonderful for that. It has, of course, historical uses. A lot of people know and heard of it in regards to maybe a holy oil, and it's been used in regards to different ceremonies. But frankincense, the body systems that are affected are your emotional balance, your immune system, nervous system, and your skin. So some of the things that that you'll find with it. And so some of you know that I was injured in a car accident. And so frankincense has been really wonderful in the sense of helping me balance out some of the emotions that went with that whole ordeal, but then also just kind of helping my skin rejuvenate itself. So I really have been enjoying frankincense. It's also wonderful in regards to your brain, and it helps you. I'm sorry, I think my picture went out really quick, but maybe possibly when you need assistance with maybe focus, frankincense is a plus in regards to that. So that is a really wonderful thing. Another oil that I love that comes with our starter kit is Valor. Valor actually is a blend, and it's got a few different oils in it. And I wanted to read a couple different descriptions. What I love about Valor is that it has blue tansy in it. Let's see, there we go. And it helps to give you feelings of empowerment and helps you overcome things possibly to do with fear or opposition. It helps you to give the feelings to be able to build courage and confidence, self-esteem, gives you feelings of calmness and relaxation. It's just a wonderful blend in regards to that. Some of the comments in regards to Valor is that it helps to balance your electrical energies. And so when you're feeling like maybe you possibly need a balance in regards to needing courage and confidence, that's what you need. You need something to kind of take the edge off and to balance you out. So that's where Valor comes in. So let me see if I can find some of the oils. Oh, it's proprietary. And of course, when you're looking for things, you can't find it. So spruce, which helps with grounding and helps you to create balance. Rosewood, which is soothing to your skin, appeals to relaxing your body and your mind, and helps you with feelings of creating peace and gentleness. Blue tansy, which gives it that blue hue, the color, which assists and supports cleansing of your liver and calming your lymphatic system. When those are not, especially your lymphatic system, when it's out of balance, you can fall under the wellness line. So that's just something that you want to be mindful and to be mindful of. And then of course, frankincense takes me a little bit back to where I was in the beginning. And again, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Frankincense I talked about how it helps you to focus and your brain, the pineal and the pituitary glands. And so one of the ingredients that it brings out for holy incense, frankincense was used to help to enhance your communication, just spiritual awareness. But what it helps with is your brain. And so if you have a better focus, then there are more things that you can be more aware of and to focus on. So I'm going to start with those two, and I'm going to hand it off back to Chris.
Let me just ask real quick, who uses Valor and frankincense out of us? Okay, so yeah, so that's really just a reminder how important they are. I think some of us were at the class last night, and we used the frankincense in a way that I've never seen it used before. I mean, I was getting weird feelings in my head up here with the.
You put it up?
It opened something up. It was just really weird. It was frankincense, lavender, and stress away.
Yeah.
Stress away. It was one.
Well, Rochelle has been telling me to keep, I don't use frankincense enough. So I really need to get back to, because she keeps telling me, Ro keeps telling me to do that, and I really need to do it.
No, I mean, I never, it was all about changing negative feelings into positive feelings, our class last night. So we did, and I did it before, and whatever, I guess I wasn't really negative 2 years ago, but after 2 years of COVID, I'm a little more negative.
We all have a shift.
Yeah. So I really felt something like last night when we did that. And
wow.
Someone else texted me and said that they came on with a headache, and by the end, they just felt great. So, I mean, I had a lot of comments about that last night, and it was stress away, frankincense, and lavender, just those 3 oils. And just thinking about your negative thoughts, pick one is when, think really, really deep about it and breathe it in. And then I'm going to go on a little bit more about some of that, but yeah, let Sue go on, and then I'll go into my little spiel. Go ahead, Sue, and tell us what you wanted to tell us.
Okay, so what I really like, about a year ago, I don't know why, but a lot of my hair, they said almost a half to 3/4 fell out. And it was terrible. So I started there, everybody's like, take Sulfurzyme. And so I started taking Sulfurzyme regularly. And I saw a friend the other day, she picked up some Endoflex from me. And she says to me, she goes, "You've dyed your hair." And I said, "No, I haven't dyed my hair." She goes, "What did you do?" And I said, well, I told her, I said, I started taking Sulfurzyme, and most of the gray is almost gone.
What?
It's amazing in a year. So I was amazed. I was I had noticed that morning, I was when I was brushing it, getting ready to go to work, I was I don't see as much gray in my hair. And so she, physically seeing her, not on Zoom, she was like, "Your hair is not gray hardly." So,
and you notice it coming in more? I mean, the hair
and yes, and the hair is all growing back in, and it's now, so that's why it's hard for me. I pull it back. I try to put it in a headband, because it was coming in slowly, but now it's they're probably at least 8 inches long, because it was all in the top that it fell out, and they don't really give me a good explanation. So
wow.
And, yeah, so that was funny, but I mean, I thought it was really good too. But of course, I always love my thieves cleaner. So I have a cleaning business, and this will last the normal person forever. Of course, it doesn't with me doing as much as I do, but I love using it. I've had some people say, "Wow, that stuff smells really great." And I like the fact, because I will do sometimes 2 houses a day, even though I'm 60. And I'm that's it's, you don't think about the toxic and when you do cleaning. And I've done this for all my life, and I never really thought about it. But then I'm man, it's really toxic. And when you do it that much, you're doing it so much more than the normal person, just cleaning their own house. So I really love my thieves cleaner. And I love RC, because I have a lot of seasonal issues. And so I use my RC faithfully, especially right now. There's a lot of pollen in Florida.
Yeah, it really is.
Yes. So
Well, thank you.
thank you, Chris.
It's nice to hear what people like, like we talk about a lot of different things in a lot of different classes. So right now, after last night, I'm really charged into this getting rid of the negative and turning into the positive. So I did a little bit more research, and we did those oils because they're all starter kit oils. So, I mean, it's a good thing if someone is really, really negative and they're thinking about getting a starter kit, because that's another reason, another way to use those oils. And then after you clear out the negative, you do that twice, like deep breaths, a lot of deep breaths, really concentrating on how you feel, where you feel it. Like sometimes it's in your shoulders, sometimes it's in your chest, sometimes it's in your stomach. Just think about, you want your whole brain to go to that negativity while you're sniffing those oils. And then after that's all gone, go to the positive, and you can use lemon, peppermint, or citrus fresh. I use peppermint, and all of us using peppermint were like, okay, it was like really strong. Peppermint is extremely strong.
Yeah. What was the first you said you did first? I'm sorry. I missed that.
Stress away, lavender, and frankincense. And if you,
Oh,
it's
okay.
even amounts, and you make a scent tent. So, drop it in your hand. If you have
Right.
to drop 2 drops, you need equal amounts. So you need 2 drops of each, but you can
Right.
use 1 drop of each, and just deep, deep breaths, and extremely think about that one negative thought that you like can't take anymore, and just keep concentrating on it. Then wait a few minutes, then do it again. And then after you that's all gone, you should feel a little bit better second time around. Take your positive oil, which we use peppermint, and do the same
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Over your nose, and deep, deep, deep breaths. And it was just amazing. So I did a little bit more research on that because I'm so excited about that technique now. And of course, the doctor who came up with this technique, it's called the aroma freedom technique, or the AFT technique. He suggested some really deep, different oils that should be even stronger than that. So one of them, then I did a little bit of research, but he said for a quick hack for one oil to use would be Envision. And I like this oil just as perfume. So this is one that he talked about if you just are using one, Envision.
I think I have that, but I don't think I ever used it.
Yeah, I used to wear it as perfume, but I'm going to get back into it again. But this is just about $20. It's not too expensive of an oil. So that's one that he said is like another oil that you can use for your clearing out of the negativity. But what was really interesting is in his technique, he talks about if you're dealing with anger, frustration, or rage, then you want to use, when you're doing the scent tent, this oil, Release, which I have really never used. But it's good to know that if that's what you're dealing with and you want to get rid of those kind of negative feelings, Release is an oil that you want to think about. Another one he talked about is Inner Child, for emotional release and balance, or if it's sadness that you're dealing with.
Is that what you have, Rochelle?
I don't have either one of those. I've used something else. Yeah.
Okay, go. I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
No problem. It was just a couple that I was doing some research on, just because I thought, let me share something new with you guys that I thought. Rochelle has the whole book and everything, so you probably know more about this than I do. Yeah. So let me finish, and you can fill in my gaps of the little stuff that I came up with. Another one is Trauma Life. If it's deep
I have that.
trauma. Okay, good. I don't have that one, so that's good. And then he said, when you've cleared the negative feelings out, he talked about Awaken, which I also used to use as perfume.
Have that.
Too pricey of an oil. And the other one is Transformation, which after you get rid of the negative and you want to keep the negativity away, he talked about Transformation, which is another oil that I have opened, probably never used, but smells really, really nice. So fill in the gaps for me, Rochelle. What else do you know about this technique?
No, that was it. You did it. I think one of the other oils that we were discussing was Sarah, and my mom has that one. That's another really good one. But
what is it?
Sarah, Sara, Sarah.
Oh,
yeah. So that's another one, and
that's That one, isn't that particularly for if you've gone through sexual trauma in your life?
Yes.
That would be
Yeah.
that one.
But it is an emotional oil. So it does help with just kind of balancing out some of those negative energies. So, but yeah, no, I really liked all of those. So.
Nice. Well, let me just share one more thing. Well, there's a couple more things I want to share with you guys, but I'll do another one and hand it back to Rochelle, and then I can do another if you want.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know if you all are into making your own face serums. Most of us here did the Beauty Boost, the CBD Beauty Boost Challenge. So with the Beauty Boost Challenge, we're kind of into that. But before that, before there was a Beauty Boost, I was really into making my own face serum. So what I do now is I'll go back and forth. I'll do my own serum in the morning, and then I'll do the Beauty Boost in the evening. So if you want to make your own serum, this is what I did. I slowly built up my oils, but to start with, I wanted to make my own serum and I didn't have any oils. So I don't know if you all know this, how many of you are really into it, but you can buy a blended oil called Gentle Baby. And it has like a touch of rose. It has a touch of all these really good oils that are great for your face. So this is how I started. If you all haven't started out doing this, just buy Gentle Baby and put some in with carrier oils, and you can make your own face serums. So this is just the way to start. Then as time goes on and you want to get deeper into making your own face serums, if you don't want to use all of your CBD Beauty Boost up at one point, some of the oils I slowly got for my face serums that are a little, I mean, we have the frankincense, we have the lavender, we get those with the kit. But I added hyssop, which is really not good if you have high blood pressure, but it's very good for your face. Yeah, that's one maybe to avoid. Myrrh is one that I love for my face serums. Jasmine, oh, I love this one too. Geranium is another one. I didn't bring that over here. And rose, this is like the
so expensive.
I know, this is the one.
I'm waiting for it to go on sale one day.
You know, it does once in a great while. It has. I was surprised. Usually around this time of year, they'll put it on sale. They'll do like a 10% off or something like that. Not a big deal, but a little bit.
It's $200.
I know. I've got two, but I've got them for free. I won them in
no wonder.
Yeah, I got them in different contests. That's why I have. But I shared them with you guys. I gave a couple drops to everybody.
I had a little.
So that was what I wanted to tell you about my face serum thing. Let me tell you about one more thing that I have going on here. So each month, Javen has his account and I have my account. So we usually get 2 orders, and I like to get a bigger order so I get the freebies that we talked about a couple weeks ago in a class that is going on. But what is something we order all the time? You guys, I'm not a big grab new oils kind of a person. I think I have the oils is why I don't really order a lot of oils. I order my lemon, I order my lime a lot.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't really order lots of oils all the time. I order my thieves, I order my oregano because we're into those daily. Those are my big daily oils. This is what I order. And you you only need a 1/4 cup of it. So I get 3 of these every other month, I guess it is. But breakfast. And I also order my Pure Protein Complete drink, which I do after running. So if it's a running day, I'll have a smoothie with my Pure Protein Complete and a banana. And I really love this. And it's very, very good for you. So you feel good. Einkorn Granola. You can get 1, you can get 3. It's not sweet. If you guys want sugary cereals, don't order it. But if you want something wholesome that's going to make you feel good, and some people who even have gluten issues have found that they can eat the einkorn flour. So but this is the Einkorn Granola, and that's just something that we get all the time. So I like to have that in stock, and I like that to be my breakfast. Why would I, when I can use my own store and get 25% back on my monthly order, why would I go out, even though it's a little bit more than I'd buy at Walmart? And I tried tons of different ones at Walmart. They're just like pure sugar to me. Even if it says it's good for you, it just, to me, tastes like pure sugar. So I really like the Einkorn Granola for breakfast. anyway, that's something that I love. I just got my order in and I got 3 of them today.
Oh,
So let me
wow.
hand it to you, Rochelle, and I'll tell you about something after she's done.
Okay. So I wanted to share some of my newer finds. I in the car accident that I had, I have some scrapes and scratches. And so I tried lavender. Lavender is really good for regeneration, but I was running low and I have another bottle, but I just didn't crack it open. So then I went digging around and then I found one that you brought up, and that was Gentle Baby. And Gentle Baby is really good for expectant mothers and a couple different things that, you know, they might be going through. But it's very good for your skin, stretch marks, and skin regeneration. So I've been using that. But what's really nice about it, it is a blend and it helps with soothing, comforting, relaxing. So when you go through a little bit of trauma, major or minor, even just the aroma of the Gentle Baby has been really nice. So there's that. And then also in the way of, I know, supplements, and I'm running low, so now I got to put in another one back on there. Because I broke a bone, I had some supplements that I just got. Super Cal Plus is one of them.
Yeah. Oh,
And I wanted to read you a few different things about Super Cal Plus that I feel like it's been helping me in the healing process. Super Cal Plus, and I didn't have a ton of supplements, but I wanted to start trying some new ones. And truth be told, this Super Cal Plus was my mom's, but it came to my house. And so I kept it because, you know, it was just perfect timing. But here's what I found out. And when I've been taking it, it's actually been really helpful. Just as a side note, Sulfurzyme, Sue mentioned that. I've been taking Sulfurzyme. What I noticed for me, yes, my hair grows faster, but my nails, I'm a nail biter. And, you know, it's nervousness and stress and anxiety, to be honest. But my nails grow faster and they're healthier. That's one of the things that I did notice with the Sulfurzyme. With the we have a Super Cal and we have a Super Cal Plus. The Super Cal Plus actually it's infused with essential oils. One of them is the Idaho Blue Spruce, which is great for inflammatory. So if you're dealing with maybe things like I broke a bone, there's going to be some inflamed muscles and tendons. So you have that. The Idaho Blue Spruce is also good for supporting your muscles, your bones, and joint health. So that's perfect, right? Black spruce, that too helps in regards to anti-inflammatory. Again, something to soothe your tired muscles and your joints. Copaiba, we do know that. We always encourage people. It's an oil that you really need to have in your collection. If you don't, powerful anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties, helps ease aches and pains. Vetiver also helps in supporting and recovery for any sprains that you might have, but it's also an immune stimulator. So, and then of course, peppermint, anti-inflammatory, analgesic, helps support your digestive system. And that's just the essential oils that are in the Super Cal Plus. And so you've got it. You've got those oils that are infused in it. And then you have the other properties that are going to really be more potent for your bones. And I'm not a scientist, but here's what I think is interesting. It says that it was designed to help build your body. And so when you're dealing with things that are cracked up and not where they're supposed to be, that's really what you need. So Super Cal Plus. And then Sulfurzyme, Agile Ease, which is really designed to assist you with cartilage and joint production. So let me show that one to you.
yeah, sure.
Agile Ease.
Agiles, okay.
And then BLM. It's one of my favorite finds that Chris tuned me into.
My favorite.
Bones,
Really?
ligaments,
Yeah.
bones, ligaments, and muscles.
Okay.
That's the whole intent of the BLM. Again, what I got was right on time for what I needed. and I'm 30 days in, and I feel like I'm stronger because I'm doing what I am supposed to do. But also too, I've got these essential oil infused supplements that are helping me do that too. So
So
those are some of my favorites.
you taught me something. I didn't realize we had Super Cow and Super Cow Plus.
Yeah,
I have someone who's been waiting for Super Cow to come back in stock, but I wonder if there was always Super Cow Plus. I never checked. Anyway,
I just noticed that.
wow,
Yeah,
but it's that much more. Which one are you taking, the Super Cow or the Super Cow
I'm
Plus?
taking Super Cow Plus.
It has, get this, did you know that it comes from the ocean? It says
Oh,
that it says it's from seaweed that absorbs calcium and magnesium and other trace minerals from ocean water for your bone
Oh
health
wow.
and including bone density support. That's the Super Cow Plus.
Okay.
Amazing, huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's really
Absolutely.
cool.
Huh. So go ahead and finish. Then I was actually going to talk about a few supplements I love too.
Okay. Was that okay? So I think that's all my supplements. And then I was going to share with you things that it's funny. What I looked for once I got home. Lavender. Lavender is wonderful in regards to your central nervous system. So if you're starting to feel a little stressed, a little anxious, I have smelled other lavenders, but this particular one with Young Living, uh, it's not potent, it's not pungent, in other words. So with lavender, you've got it's an analgesic, antidepressant. It supports those things, anti-infectious. And we're talking about lavender. Most times when you think about lavender, you think, oh, helps you sleep or helps you relax. But you've got this calming effect that comes in. So let's say you fall down and you scrape your knee. You can reach for the lavender. It's going to calm the central nervous system where those nerve endings are, where there's pain. But it's also going to calm your emotional side too, and just kind of help take the edge off of that. So again, body systems affected with lavender, cardiovascular, emotional balance, nervous system, and skin, because it regenerates. So now you fell down, now you scrape your knee, throw a little lavender on there, one or two times a day, and you'll start to see the regenerating process on that. Let's see. So that's lavender. What I talk about? I talked about lavender, frankincense, valor, stress away. We did talk about stress away yesterday, but it is truly inviting. It's a blend, and vacation in a bottle. So stress away, we always talk about it's a vacation in a bottle, but it really is. And one of the essential oils in it is vanilla. And I always never think about vanilla being in stress away. I always think, maybe something a little fruitier, but it does have the vanilla in it. And so it's calming. And so that's just one of the things that, you get from that blend. You can put it on, you can wear it, whether it's going to be a fragrance or if you want to put it in the diffuser. We've even had classes where sometimes we add the oils and maybe you make candles with it or different things, but stress away it's not overwhelming. So it's something that you can diffuse. I've had people say, well, I don't really like essential oils, but they don't mind stress away at all, which really is the point of stress away. And I think that's pretty much all I have, Chris.
Perfect. No, I mean, we're just pulling out what we really, really love. So that's great. Here's something I plan to talk to you guys about. So if you're not a person who can stand a not sweet flavor, this might not be the thing for you, but it's very similar to what you were talking about. This is called Mega Cow. And the reason I have Mega Cow is because we didn't have Super Cow for a while. And I was told, I was like breaking all my bones. So doctors told me I needed to take calcium. I was like bumped my toe and I broke my toe, you know, it was just I
Yeah.
fell down and I put my umbrella into my hand and I broke my hand. I mean, it was just my bone
yikes.
density was okay. I
Yeah.
did the test. So, I mean, I was okay, but it was just a good suggestion. I probably should take calcium on a regular basis. So I wanted to try the Young Living calcium and they didn't have the Super Cal when I went to order it. So I ordered this, but what I found is interesting, like it's a powder and you have to put it in water. It fizzes. You can see maybe it's like foaming a little bit here. But anyway, to me, it tastes fine. I've had others like, oh, the taste is not good. It's not a sweet taste. Young Living doesn't make their things sugary, but it's good for you. And what's in here besides calcium is magnesium. So this is what's in here: magnesium, manganese, vitamin C. And like Rochelle said, all the Young Living supplements have the essential oils. So the nutrition, the vitamins, the minerals can hop a ride into your cell wall. So you're going to absorb 86% of any Young Living supplement you buy. You get about 34% of other supplements that do not have the essential oils in them. So this one, it says it's good for bone and vascular health, nerve function. And it's just, I think it tastes nice. I enjoy taking it and I haven't had any bone issues since I started taking it. It lasts forever. That was something that Sue and I were talking about last night. Sulfurzyme comes in the powder or it comes in the capsule. And Sue, we figured out like it lasts 5 months. So who knows?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it lasts forever. So the supplements might be a little more expensive initially to get, but you can actually take it every second or third day and you're going to absorb the same amount as some without the essential oils in them.
So do you take those every day? Are you taking your sulfurs or are you rotating your like your Sulfurzyme, your Mega Cal or whatever? Are you taking them all at one time or are you doing ones on different days?
Myself, I do this. Yeah, I do Sulfurzyme and Mega Cal every day, but when I do the master formula, I do it every other day. So what I'll do is I have a B complex. I didn't bring that over, but I like B complex. I'll take my B complex one day and I'll take my master formula. Like I'll flip them around. I don't take them all the same day.
Okay.
They recommend you do, but we don't. And Sue, you said it said 2 to how many capsules? And you just take 2.
I just take 2.
I think it was the capsules were 3 times a day. Yeah.
Yeah. It says you can take 2 capsules 2 times a day or as needed.
Okay.
But I'm only doing them just in the morning and you take them like an hour before you eat.
Yeah. And Javen takes the D because when he did his blood work, his D was low. He takes the super D. This is so economical and it's from lichens, not from sheep's wool. It's from nature. Like we said, you know, the super cal is from seaweed. I mean, these are all foods, natural things, not chemicals that Young Living puts together. But I was going to tell you all about those supplements that we have in this house that we really love. And last but not least, if you really need a multivitamin, this is Young Living's multivitamin, which is a lot more than a multivitamin. It's minerals, it's vitamins, it's essential oils, and it's just everything all in one. Like if it has a probiotic in it, if you need like everything. So this one, actually we haven't taken it in a while, but when we're feeling down, this is what we go to. And we'll take it every other day until we, you know, feel kicking strong again. But the difference is it has the nutrient capsule, the phyto capsule, which has the prebiotic in it. And then it has the essential oils in there. So those are some really amazing things. I don't know if you guys have any questions on any of this. We threw a lot of information at you. So just feel free to ask whatever you'd like to ask. Go ahead, Denise.
Was there any difference between the Super Cal and the Mega Cal?
The only thing I was trying to read through it because I didn't even realize there's Super Cal and Super Cal Plus. The Super Cal Plus has a lot more in it. Yeah. But this probably has a lot more magnesium in it That would be my guess, because this
Okay.
is like a
Mhm.
combo magnesium, calcium. And yours is a tablet, right, Rochelle? And this is that
Yes.
powder. This
Yeah.
is fizzy
Okay.
powder. Yeah. So besides that, the differences, I don't really know what they are. This one has vitamin C and manganese. I'm not sure if the Super Cal Plus does or not.
I you know what? I can't read it because it's too tiny.
I've got it here. Let me
Take
read
a picture with your phone and then you
Oh,
can,
one moment, please.
then you can enlarge it. That's what I do.
So Super Cal Plus has vitamin D in it and vitamin K, and it has amino acids in it. So plus some other a tea leaf extract. So, and they have different essential oils in them too. So this one has vitamin C, calcium, magnesium, zinc in the Mega Cal. So those are some differences right there.
Okay.
I think that one has a lot more, Rochelle, than this one, unless you just want magnesium and calcium.
Mm.
Yeah, but this is gonna last me about a year, I think. You take a little
Oh, got it.
scoop of it. That's
Yikes.
It's like, how big would you say the scoop? It's like a teaspoon or not even that much?
no, it's tiny, the little tiny scoop right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
That's it.
good.
Yeah. So I mean, we figured out Suze's last in 5 months. This is probably going to be about the same. I've been taking it a really long time,
Wow.
and I've taken
So
it with
Chris,
me.
you had talked one time about the kids scent, the Mighty Pro,
Yep, I did that too.
and
Yeah.
I've had it, but I was like, I didn't take it, but I've been having an acid problem. And so I was like, I'm going to try this stuff. Oh my goodness, it tastes so good. I'm like, I guess I'm a little kid because I love it.
What is it?
Just like eating. It's
It's
like
the
having a
Mighty
pixie
Pro.
stick.
They're like pixie sticks, I think.
They are like
Oh.
pixie sticks. It's called Kids Scent Mighty Pro.
But what's it
Prebiotic
for?
and prebiotic and probiotic for the stomach, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. But I'm
So
like,
now
yeah,
I've
it's like
heard
having a little
sometimes
candy.
some people have used it for relaxation. Have you noticed
Oh.
that, Sue?
No, but I should try that. I should take it at night.
I don't know. I think I heard that. Okay. I have to do a little more research.
Yeah. I'll have to try that tonight.
I just know it's a good way to get pre and probiotics into your system. This, of course, has it. This has everything, but this
Yeah.
is like, this is the heavy hitter, you know?
Right.
So our thing is, you know, guys, we have oils, we have food, we have cleaners, we have supplements. I mean, buy from our own stores, support ourselves, support
Right.
local, you know? So
Right.
that's our goal when we have different classes like this. We want you guys to realize what you can do. And it's not that you're putting more money out. Initially, it might be, but the things last longer and they're so much better for you. And you can take such a little bit. And you probably know once you get a big oil, like a 15 mil, I mean, most of these I buy once, and I've been doing this 3 years and I haven't bought it again, you know, even
Yeah.
if you use it all the time, you don't use any of the oils except my lime and lemon and thieves and oregano all the time where you need to replace them. Those are the ones I replace a lot. What do you replace a lot, Rochelle? Frankincense. I do.
Well, frankincense, probably lavender and Valor. Yeah. I think those are the ones that,
Citrus fresh.
and the lime. So the lime is probably something I order maybe every other month. I'll use it for my water. And then orange is something, because these are supplemental. I'll add them into maybe my nighttime. So with lavender and cedarwood, those are probably heavy hitters because they're part of my bedtime routine. And then I'll add a citrus in.
I do lavender and cedarwood at night too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other day I did my, I wish you guys were closer. I do the iToby scan for you. I was just
Oh,
like,
I wish. I know.
no, my head was a mess. And so I did the scan, and I always come up with these crazy things when I do. I think it's because my body's used to what I have. So it always wants something I don't have. But one of the things was Awaken, which I used to use all the time. And once you cleanse, you know, you should use this. And another one was Cypress. And there was something else simple. Oh, vanilla. it's like balancing. I'm like, what on earth does vanilla oleo resin do? But it's a balancer.
Oh,
So those
wow.
were what I scanned for, and I put them in my diffuser at night, and I just felt great when I woke up. I mean,
Okay.
Wow.
really, really good. So it's just interesting how those things know what your body needs, but
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll scan you all. I would love to. I would love to be able to do
Oh,
that.
I know.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for coming. I'm just going to turn this little thing off if you